But for now, Corpse Party, Blood Drive, let us play the game. Chapter 00. Mind you, this will be in Japanese, and that's how I prefer it. So it's going to be pretty text heavy, I believe. But let's move forward. Blood Drive, Chapter 00, A Faint Light. I'm probably already a little late with the introduction, but there will be gore. There will be gore in this game. So if you're squeamish, I suggest you not ever play this game, ever. There's your warning. Moving. It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. Now, the person who's talking is the blue-haired one, second from the right, and Nakashima is the one second from the left, for anyone who's wondering. The two of us were picked up on the side of and rushed to a hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Okay, so I didn't think that there would be... Well, it was weird. For the first few voice acting, and all of a sudden for this one there was. But I will read this again in case that wasn't what she was saying. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. No, don't do it, you fools. No, that's a bad idea. Now, I liked how they really updated this game to better looking character sprites, but still try to... It looks good. It looks great. So, since if there is going to be voice acting for most of this, I am going to be quiet, but we'll talk during the parts that don't have voice acting.
Sachiko を失ったあの空間からは幸せの幸子さんの効力も消え、迷い込んだ聖者を閉じ込めて残酷に命を奪う呪いの学校を消滅させられたのは良かったけれど、私たちは友達と先生の命とその生きた証、存在までもが奪われてしまった。聖子はいたんだよ。どうしてみんな分かってくれないの？そんな子いないのよ。さあ、薬を飲みなさい。ナオミ、飲みなさい。飲むの。いや、私はおかしくない。おかしくなんかないんだから。
I don't know if anyone can hear, but it sounds like there's talking, but it's like super low. So I don't know if I should just start reading or if I should let it go on its own. So I'll just see what I can do. We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us these past 2 months had been hell on earth. If anyone in the chat can hear or is watching, can you hear them when they're talking? Because to me, like, I have my TV volume set so it doesn't overlap with the recording, but it kind of sounds super low to me. If you can confirm that in the chat, that'd be great. Okay, so it sounds really low. Okay, I'm afraid to press any start and like accidentally skip. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, no, that didn't do nothing. Oh god. That was scary. Okay, so that's good to know that I can go back to the audio, but there's not like an options menu, so I guess I can't mess with the settings. I probably should have did that at the I don't know. Moving on. Oh, okay, so I can move around now. Let's see if I can go to a menu. There we go. Options. Let's make sure that volume settings. Voices. I can't even believe that the voice is already at 100. System sounds. Sound effects. Let's turn down the sound effects just a bit. But I can't even believe that the voice is already at max and it already sounds super low. Yes. Okay, save those. Well, that's it for that. The inventory. I'm conflicted. I'm torn between actually lowering the voice acting so I can just read it, or I don't know. It's weird because I don't want to just have it like quiet when you can barely hear it. I don't know. We'll see what we can do.
Oh, Shinozaki. やっと出てきたか。
石沼君。
篠崎、おかえり。
うん。ありがとう。あゆみお姉ちゃん、大丈夫ですか？ありがとうゆかちゃん。大丈夫よ。おかえり、委員長。中島さん。
Yeah, I heard that they released Corpse Party, the first one, onto the 3DS. I didn't hear too much about it. I mean, I have a 3DS, but I already own it on PSP, and I'm good with what I have.
私はまだ知らなかった。天神症のあった多重閉鎖空間どころではない。現実のこの世界に。幸せのタッチ。
Oh, you fool! Why would you?
みんなおまじない好きだよね。またなんか新しいの仕入れなきゃ。ママ、今日は早番だといいな。お腹空いちゃった。ママ。呪いは拡大しつつあったことに。
Holy shit! Why didn't they make the blood red though? I mean, we've already established there's gore in this game. Why wouldn't they just make it red? That's odd. Unless it's supposed to be black, like evil seeping out of her. That was crazy though. Holy shit! Yeah, that song's pretty good. Although I like how it gives you a big spoiler in it by seeing um what's her face? I forgot her name already. With the eye patch tabbed out or something.
変死事件がまた起こりました。死亡した中学生の佐久間凛さんは背骨が折れた状態で発見されており。
まったく転んだ拍子に落ちていた刃物でああも大怪我するなんて、一体何をしていたの、あゆみ。日の絵みたいにまた幽霊がどうのとかオカルトまがいなことをしてるんじゃないでしょうね。ほっといてよ。もういつものこととはいえ、日の絵もどこへ行っているのやら。うちの娘たちは親に心配ばかりかけて。お姉ちゃん。忌まわしい記憶。
By the way, I looked up that stream limit thing. I couldn't find anything. I don't know if you did. But I'm assuming I'm good for now. A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoue's lifeless body appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly sluicing her flesh. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations throughout her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. I grabbed onto Hinoue's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety, but Hinoue used her little strength she had left to push me back.
あゆみちゃん、生きるのよ。お姉ちゃんはいつもあなたの心の中にいますよ。
I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. Man, her head just freaking exploded. Holy crap. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. Yeah, Book of Shadows really was a crazy ending, man.
失われたみんなの存在を取り戻すため、篠崎幸子と天神症の呪い、その根源を追う私と中島さんの前に取り壊され、この世に存在しないはずの篠崎義恵と幸子の成果が現れた。その地下にあった古代の本、ブック・オブ・シャドウズで 黒魔術を試した私は、夢かうつつかもわからない恐ろしい事態に襲われて瀕死の重傷を負ってしまったのだ。どうしてあの場所が分かったのかは知れないけれど、飛び込んできたお姉ちゃんが私をかばって、結局私は何もできず、ただ犠牲を増やしただけだった。死んじゃえばよかったのに。私なんか、みんな私の犠牲者じゃない。私なんか私なんか
いいぞ、死ね。死ね。死ね。なんだよ、やめるなよ。そのまま死ねよ。
With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there in my room without explanation.
死んでくやつが俺の名前なんて興味ねえだろ。嘘ばっかだな、お前の反応。それが嘘だろって言ってんだよ。本心はどこだ、クソ。殺したいんじゃなくて助けたいんだろ。苦しんでるてめえをよ。八つ当たりしてねえで動けや、甘ったれ。誰も助けちゃくれねえぞ。
誰よ。何なのよ。何しに来たのよ。
誰でもねえさ。嘘ついたまま本当に終わっちまっちゃつまんねえぞ。
Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand and unceremoniously plopped a piece of 10 yen gum into it. Cola gum! Yeah! I want some cola gum. That sounds delicious. The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window. All I could do was stand there and sob.
確か篠崎の家はこっちだったよな。変わった格好のやつだな。
天神賞も崩壊し消え去った今、罪滅ぼしに私に何ができるのだろう。
おう、サトシ。お前今日弁当だよな。屋上で食おうぜ。
ああ、そうだな。今日は天気も良さそうだし、行くか。おお、すごい空だな。雲が全然ない。
秋晴れだな。
この辺で食べよう。しかしなんか妙に軽いな、弁当箱。よしき、今日はなんだ？
時間あったから揚げ物にした。
相変わらず何でも作れるな、お前は。俺んちは昨日の残り物とかだよ、多分。
いいじゃねえかよ、この幸せもんが。
そうなのか？母さん。
あら、こんなところでご飯なの？今日は晴れてるし、一層美味しく食べられそうね。
あ、確か、庭クオン先生だっけ？あ、
This was our class TA, Miss Kuon Niwa. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft,
ク
delicate
ラスメ
voice.
ートの話によると、俺たちが天神小学校から戻った時から、ちょうど半年前にこの学校に赴任してきた先生らしいが、俺たちにその記憶はない。俺たちのいた境で、ゆい先生という別の先生がその立ち位置だった。だからこのクオン先生には悪いけど、天神小学校から生還した俺たちはみんなこの事実に違和感を感じていた。
サトシ君、ご飯がないの？何が食べたい？
え？
好きな食べ物は？
カツ丼？
からかわれたんだよ。
Oh, actually, they're not even talking. So, I guess I'll speak for them. Oh crap, you're right. Oh wait, here. I'll be back. Hold the O button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting. However, be sure to slow down every now and again. Oh. Where's my stamina gauge? Hey, if you don't get a move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. Okay, fine. Just boss me around, why don't you? What the hell? I didn't make it.
仕方ねえな。俺のエビフライ一本やるよ。ほれ。
My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp.
悪いな。
That can't be good.
Mochida Satoshi-sama ですね。
俺？はい、そうですけど。
お食事をお持ちいたしました。
The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal down to the last detail. Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fright ship he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by this new contender. No, the 10-second rule. Pick it up. The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind. She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me, but she had dark circles around her eyes too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best I could and forced an empty smile. Okay, I hope that low volume thing, I hope that's something that can get fixed, because I'm not sure it's supposed to be that low. It sounds super low. I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom.
今出て行ったのは篠崎か。
ナオミ、どうしたの？
委員長、なんだか思い詰めてるみたい。私たちでフォローしてあげた方がいいかも。
お前もだよ、ナオミ。無理していないか？
大丈夫。辛いのは私だけじゃないし、私一人甘えてられないもの。委員長、変な気起こさなきゃいいけど。
As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me.
あら、そっくりですね、お姉ちゃんと。私は山村未来。あなたのお姉ちゃん、日野江と共にウィッカインスティテュートという精霊崇拝組合に所属しているものです。お姉ちゃん。はい。これはお見舞いです。
As she said this, she placed a banquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her
ご
face.
両親は今いらっしゃらない？お買い物に行っています。そう。お父さんもお母さんもまだ知らないのですよね。日の絵の死を。彼女が命を落としたあの日、あなたを追って旧篠崎家跡地へ向かう前に、日の絵は私に最後の連絡をくれていました。姉ちゃんがきっと自分の運命を理解して、そして受け入れていたのね。精霊は人の死期を教えてくれるの。その分できる精一杯の行動と覚悟が持てる。彼女は立派だったわ。
Tears began to pour up them. I I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position as best I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me.
あゆみちゃん、日野への意思を伝えるわ。黒の本、ブック・オブ・シャドウズを取り戻しなさい。代々篠崎家が守り続けてきた門外不出の禁忌の書よ。あの本が心ない者の手に渡れば、この世は混乱の淵に落とされてしまう。私たち WI は精霊と心を通わせる自然の意志にただ沿おうとする白魔女の組合。ご両親の反対を押し切って篠崎家から飛び出した日野絵は今さら関わるのをためらっていたのだけれど、近年その存在を感じるようになってずっと気にしていたの。私とウィッカの仲間で調べたけれど、篠崎義恵と幸子の屋敷跡地にはなかったわ。更地だったはずのあの場所に焼け焦げた家の梁や瓦礫が現れていて驚いたけれど、あの場所からは消えても感じるの。存在はまだ残っている、この世のどこかに。
Yamamura looked directly into my eyes.
この町にあなたや篠崎義恵と同じ篠崎家の血筋の方が住んでいたのは知っているかしら。
Yamamura pulled a notebook from her pocket and carefully wrote a name and address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. I knew that name. It was on the family tree.
覚えている名前だわ。義恵の家の地下室にあった篠崎の家系図。義恵の上に並んでいた彼女の母の妹、おばにあたる人。その牧野さんの家に行けば何か黒の本を取り戻すための手がかりが残されているかもしれない。私たちは霊に対する感受性が強すぎて部屋に入ることもできなかったわ。何が起こるかわからないけれど、日野絵の意志を継ぐ強さがあるのなら頑張ってみなさい。
And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room. Whoa. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. She looks like a freaking, like, between 10 and 13-year-old girl, but she has huge boobs. Holy crap.
ご苦労様。これでいいのね。
お前らが息をしているだけでこっちは虫唾が走るんだ。殺さないでやるからさっさと消え失せろ。
Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. As if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall.
世の中アホばっか。
Yeah, that's what you call fan service. As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious. What a bitch. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Mochida and the others in this. They'd been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess. So it was only right that I be the one to make amends alone. That is still creepy as all hell. I see a candle. I'm actually gonna be able to save and... Alright. Whenever you see a candle on the map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Yes! Okay, but where's my stamina bar? It says I run out of stamina. Oh, okay. So when she's like, oh god, I'm running out of stamina. So let's save it.